Have you guys prepared some crazy cool old art for us to take a look at, for us to roast and then redraw?
I don't know about cool.
Who's gonna go first? Who's gonna show off their old stuff first?
I think we play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, go!
Paper,
Scissors.
Okay, well,
Zepy beat us
Zepy triple killed us.
It's a massacre in here.
Alright.
We've got a bit of a stratum of different artworks here today. I do have a DeviantArt number, but I also have a scan from a book because I found it this morning and it's got some like Pokemon-esque kind of design, so if that's your flavor. So first we have that kind of design. There's actually two to choose from.
Okay. I see the Pokemon elements here.
Certified little guys.
So we've got an evolutionary line, and then to our right we also have the Campfire Mistress, and I have two alternate designs there. You could probably choose either. I have some...
Yo, wait, is its body the like fire of the campfire? That's actually sick.
So it's like the spirit of the fire emerging. Let's take a few steps back. Let's go back to 2017. It's kind of iconic in my primary school.
I like it.
that looks like something you find on DeviantArt.
It kind of makes me a little angry. Just the background. I think the gradient starry backgrounds like had me in a bit of a chokehold at this time. So it's just like...
Was there anything that like inspired your like the design, like a show or a game or something?
This probably doesn't come through much in the drawing, but I think at the time I was really obsessed with Puella Magi Madoka Magica. I was obsessed.
That's my favorite anime.
Yes, it's so good. This one is one that I like to redraw a lot because it's the first ever image I posted to my DeviantArt. It's also from 2017. The shading is her skin color. I'm like, what's going on? And like the scratchy lines in the hair, it makes my brain hurt a little bit.
Okay, Zepy, you can choose who's gonna go next.
I feel like some normal artists has been a bit quiet, just trying to slink away from me. I choose you.
I'll start from the most normal to the most cringe. So,
okay.
I mean, I was pretty much like a basic anime fan back then, just like average teen, just drawing random anime girls. So this is the first normal one.
That's good! How old is this?
Whoa! That goes so hard!
Damn, bro!
So emotional.
You're so much better than me back then, oh my god.
It's like, to me, it just feels like the average Joe drawing, you know? Like
the average Joe.
Next one is actually pretty normal too. I think this one's older than that one.
Oh,
that one is so cute.
It is actually.
This looks like the cover of a Nightcore video.
Yeah, what's this effect that's going on? Are we gonna have to include that in our redrawing?
It reminds me of Nenai Circulation a little bit.
This one is the oldest of these three.
Oh my goodness.
It's a random looking character, but that's because at the time this was my Roblox character.
Is Adam wearing Gucci?
No, I don't. I think that's like a skater brand.
See both sides like Chanel, guys.
But before, I think like 2016, I would just draw guys because I'm a guy, so I just do guys.
And then you discovered woman.
Yeah.
You can never go back.
Wait, so if we redraw this one, do we get to reference the original Roblox character and like add the wings?
Of course.
Yeah,
what happens on those?
I don't know. I'm not. I guess I wasn't
cool.
that good at drawing wings.
The rest of it is pretty good though. Like the anatomy, you got that down.
Aside from his neck, I would say, yeah, it's not that bad.
Can I just ask, how old were you guys when you made these?
This was like 8 years ago, so I was around 13.
Okay. Just because if I send my 2017 art, like it's gonna be from grown-ass adult body, so I feel like it's not fair.
You've got an unfair
No, but
advantage.
I do have some 13-year-olds.
You're gonna ratio us.
Normal, you get to choose who goes next.
Skynex, I know you're a huge narcissist and you like going last.
That is true.
So I'm gonna go with Mari.
So everyone has been sending 2017 art, and I feel like if I send 2017 art, gonna look kind of stupid because this was my 2017 art.
Oh man, come on!
I was like 20. See, I'm old.
Bro was drawing this while I was still crawling
Yeah, I've
around
been
on the
around.
floor.
Dude, you were cooking while we were drawing.
I've been
Stickman.
around.
That's crazy.
2011. Yeah, 13, 14. So it's around, I guess, the same age you guys have been sending. So it makes sense to send it. So anyway, my next one is Hatsune Miku.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
it's so cute.
Wait, how long has Hatsune Miku been around?
Okay. Change the video title. Bunch of Gen Zers beat up old lady with vintage anime art style.
I'm Gen Z too, hey! So I had this thing, I would go on Pixiv to find like assets and like backgrounds and stuff, like patterns. But my 13-year-old genius mind. Never bothered to actually open the images, so I just saved the
Wait,
thumbnails.
I can see that. It's so
The
good.
JPEG conversion! It's back.
Yep. So yeah, that was. I hope that whoever remakes this, if they do, they keep the same energy. This was a guy whose OC was like Gijinka of a Nintendo DS. She is just so like airbrushed in. The eyes are like 50 meters apart
Dude,
from each
the
other.
abstract rainbow background, I feel that, man. I did that.
Oh, that's so funny. And yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, we got a wide range to choose from. I know which one I'm choosing if I get you.
What do you got? What do you have for us, Nix?
Okay, I'm gonna do a Zepn and do in chronological order. I know before I did digital art, like my first time doing digital art was drawing on my iPad with my finger because I didn't have a tablet or anything. So I think this was genuinely like one of my first digital art pieces.
Someone liked Asta movie.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, I see it.
Back then, my style was just what is the easiest thing to draw? And it's just circle head, dot eyes, line mouth. That's it. But I made sure to bring some better ones as well. Some old art that I think actually kind of looks cool. So let's go with this one.
Oh, wait, this is so cool.
Yeah.
The composition and everything is really cool, but the anatomy on the characters, I could have done a bit better.
I think the foreshortening on the arm looks cool.
Yeah, I was exiting my comfort zone, actually trying to do like a full illustration, which back then was actually like so like difficult. Like I did not know what I was doing.
The composition is really cool.
Did you guys also had that phase where you thought like a full illustration had to be like a landscape? Because I had that phase.
Yeah, dude, for a moment, I only drew like landscapes because as you can see, I struggled drawing humans. I thought they were just too difficult. So I was like, you know what? Let me just not draw them anymore. I'm going to draw a landscape. Because they were easier. I've got this last one, which actually, dude, I'm actually proud of this one.
Oh,
That is so cool.
nice colors.
This is like the one time I made a piece. I was like, oh my god, that's actually cool.
When did you draw this?
So
one?
this was 5 years ago. So I would have been like 13, maybe going on for 14.
It kind of reminds me of Vaporwave, but it might just be because of the colors.
I thought this was Gravity Falls fan art.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
It probably was inspired by it. How long ago did Gravity Falls come out?
I thought this was
Oh,
Hollow
it was
Knight
way
fan
before
art.
then.
Now, before we show off our redrawings of those artworks we just saw, let me quickly tell you about this video's sponsor, Skillshare. I'm sure most of you have heard of Skillshare before, but let me give you the rundown for those who don't know. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives, with thousands of classes on topics such as filmmaking, illustration, design, and so much more. Skillshare can help you take your skills to the next level. If your art is looking like this, but you want it to look more like this, then Skillshare is a great place to learn more about drawing. There are tons of classes to help you improve your skills. Skillshare also has this cool feature called Learning Paths, which are sets of curated classes that build on one another, reinforcing lessons. They're available in a range of experience levels from beginner all the way to advanced. One of these learning paths you could possibly check out is this one, called Build Your Foundation in Figure Drawing, which includes 6 unique classes, all with the goal of helping you develop your figure drawing skills, which is kind of a crucial skill when it comes to improving your art. And hey, if drawing isn't your thing, Skillshare's got heaps of classes on other interesting topics, such as editing, 3D modeling, writing, and so much more fun stuff to check out. There truly is a class for everyone. So what are you waiting for? If you're interested in joining Skillshare, make sure to click the link in my description. The first 500 people to use my link will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so make sure to act fast. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video, and without any further ado, let's see what everyone ended up drawing for this collab.
Who are you doing?
I was redrawing some normal artists' artwork.
Oh yeah, and which one did you pick?
I actually chose the Roblox one. Hold on. I had ideas for all of these artworks, but there was one that really stood out. Give me that Roblox character. The kind of sassy pose of the original drawing and added avatar screenshot for reference gave me a really awesome base for a redraw. I'm also kind of bad at drawing patterns on clothing such as this flannel, so I wanted to give myself a bit of a challenge. I started off with a base and then gave him a confident grin with some fang-like teeth. I also added in the bat wings from the original avatar because wings are really cool and they might hide the fact that I failed terribly in creating a background. I originally had the idea to make the character stand in the pizza shop from work at a pizza place in Roblox, but look at this. My favorite part of this background is the pizza menu board, but guess what? Because of the wings I put in earlier, it just gets hidden anyways. One blue gradient later and a bit of rendering, and here you go. I really liked how this artwork turned out.
Yo!
Oh!
Yo! Oh my
Zepy,
god.
that's awesome!
That's actually so swag.
That is so clean, dude.
Dude,
Oh my.
Thank you.
I love the
fucking
style.
amazing.
I had so
Oh, that
much
looks
fun drawing
so
the flannel.
sick.
I thought I was gonna suffer, but it's been so long since I've drawn like a detailed outfit, which is why I also think I like jumped at that particular drawing because I was like, oh my god, I really want to draw a cool outfit.
Dude, you nailed it.
Thank you.
You made him look like an actual cohesive character instead of just random clothings that I picked.
No, I love Adam. His drip is insane. That's why I chose him.
He looks like some hip vampire with the bat wings as well.
Yeah, it looks cool as hell.
Alright, Zephyr, you get to choose who's going next. Who's next on the chopping block?
Wasn't Mary drawing my
Yes, I was.
artwork? Mary?
So the drawing from Zepy that I chose was this one. When I saw Zepy's drawing, it really reminded me of Nami from One Piece, and if you know me, you know I'm a simple girl. I see One Piece, I like. Anyway, this drawing was really simple, there was no background or anything like it, so I decided to focus a lot on the character expression and body language. In the original piece, she seems a little bit mad, maybe more serious, so I decided to really push that. And this wouldn't be a Marikyun drawing or speed paint without some thick lines on the outside and thin lines on the inside. I don't know if this is noticeable, but whenever I'm drawing like curvier girls, I usually take a lot of inspiration from Newgrounds artists. Because I feel like the Newgrounds style really evolved into this blend of a cartoon and anime and serious but unserious at the same time. I really like it. For the colors, I decided to keep the character mostly in shadow. I also made her cleavage a little less exposed and kind of tried to make the light source the little fire in her hand. I colored the lines to give it all a softer look, and then I shaded the hair, which I was kind of having trouble with for some reason. I finished up the fire, and looking back, I feel like it was kind of a wasted opportunity not to put some blue on the character to kind of reflect the light of the fire. But it is what it is, and I hope Zepy likes it. I'll be honest, it reminded me a lot about Nami from One Piece.
Yeah, I see
I'm
it.
weak.
Yes.
I'm a weak woman. What could I say?
Wait, dude, that's so clean. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I hope you like it. I tried to give it, keep like the sassiness, tried to not to make it look too much like Nami, I guess, but I think it reads a little bit, even though,
Yeah.
it wasn't supposed to.
Oh my, you even kept
but
the
yeah, I hope
pose
you
and
like it.
everything from the original. That's so sick.
It's so awesome. Thank you for curing her jaundice.
Of course.
Her blank vacant stare.
Alright, I guess Marie, you get to choose who's going next, who you volunteering.
You did mine, didn't you?
I did.
There you go. All right.
Alrighty. So I may or may not have actually redrawn 2 of your artworks, technically speaking.
2?
Okay, let me give me
Doing
like
too
10
much.
minutes to load this because my internet's so bad.
A few moments later.
Okay, so what ended up happening with my piece is I couldn't quite decide which one of these two. I wanted to redraw both of them actually. So what I ended up doing is in fact redrawing both of them and combining these two characters into one scene because I just thought that would be fun. So I decided to put them in a scene together, and I thought obviously because she's the Nintendo girl, maybe they should be playing some cool Nintendo games. So the concept I went with for this illustration is the Nintendo girl and Miku are playing a game of Mario Kart, and the Nintendo girl is winning by a landslide. As you can see by Miku's expression back there. It probably doesn't help that she has to hold her iconic purple plate in one hand and play with the other. For this one, I wanted to try experiment with some cool perspective, so I end up using a curvilinear perspective grid. This made the whole piece look like we were viewing it from a fisheye lens. I just thought that was a cool little perspective trick I wanted to use to make it look a little bit more unique. Also, another thing I really liked about this piece is how the lighting turned out. So obviously, since they're playing this video game, I've made it so they're completely in this dark basement dwelling room probably, and the entire piece is being lit by that TV in front of them, which is made some really cool lighting effects. So I think in the end, it turned out pretty cool. Let's see if the others like it.
Wait,
next
that's
scene,
awesome.
We've got the Nintendo
Oh my
girl
God.
absolutely wrecking Miku at Mario Kart. So
Why is Miku playing with a single like Wii controller?
well, they've got to use their other hands preoccupied with their iconic
Wait.
purple plate they've got to hold up at all times.
The Mari plushie there on the background. That's so
I
awesome.
should have sneak in some references in the back. Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm flattered. Thank you.
All right. Up next, last but certainly not least, some normal artist. Who did you draw?
I drew this guy. So I chose this drawing because he looked like a silly guy, and I thought it would have been funny just to turn him into this serious looking character. I'm proud of myself because I actually managed to draw this in 7 hours. I challenged myself to draw this as fast as I could because I kind of suck at finishing my drawings. If I take any longer than 24 hours, I will literally never finish it. I think this mostly happens because I end up getting stuck on like a certain element to draw, and I just get lazy and I don't finish it. For example, I suck at drawing hands and shoes, so I'll literally dedicate a day just to make them look perfect, which kind of burns my motivation for continuing. The original plan was to make this guy shield his eyes with his hands because there would be like light shining on his face, which is why one of his eyes are closed and the other one is squinted. Although I couldn't draw the hand, so I just took the natural route of putting both his hands in his hoodie. I still think the face makes sense in this context since the light below him is super bright. Also, I just beat the can't draw guy allegations, so no one is allowed to make fun of me anymore. Remember this day because I'm gonna continue my life happily drawing only women.
Whoa!
You look sick.
The subtle rainbow on the circle.
I didn't know where
see
to
it.
put the rainbow effect, so I just put it around like a glowing thing on the floor. Cause like
Yeah, and on the rim
tried
lights too.
that. I'm glad you like it, cause like when I was trying to make the entire thing rainbow, it was kind of hard to make it not look like an eyesore. So I had to do something
Oh
more
my
simple.
goodness, dude, you're rendering.
It shows on like the rim lights and stuff. That's amazing.
But I'm always starstruck
just
whenever
eating
I
up
see
the
some normal
rendering
render,
of
like
the
clothing and
clothing.
skin and everything. Oh my god.
Yes!
Looks beautiful.
Dude, this pic actually goes hard. This would make a great like phone background.
It would. Like imagine if like 13 question mark year old you like got some fan art of this guy like like got this fan art.
This basic bitch fucking character I made with no swag whatsoever.
I gave him aura. I gave him what he was lacking.
you
did. I think
What?
everyone did amazing.
Yeah, oh my god, some of these pieces absolutely blew me away. Everyone's styles is so like freaking cool, man.
Mine was my favorite. The Adam. That was my favorite.
Yours was your favorite?
It looks really
I love
good.
Adam.
No favoritism at
love-
all.
I'm sorry. I love all of them. It's just because Adam is special to me because he was my OG Roblox character.
Dude, this was so much fun. This I like this new kind of redrawing old art series. I think it's very fun just to see like giving some new life to other people's old art. This is very cool. Thank you guys for participating in it.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me on.